So you have your airtight container, and the food goes inside it, and then the lights are to heat it up. The idea is to take the water from a solid state to a gas. First I used just some old tubing that I had, and it started to collapse as the vacuum built up pressure. And so you see I just used ends of the tubing to hook up an old AC line from an automobile. This digital vacuum gauge will do everything that you need, including tell you how much moisture you have in the system. And this will be a good gauge, because if you're wondering if something is done through experimentation, and I haven't done enough experimenting to know just what the moisture needs to be at. I'm saying moisture, it's really something else, but it's a judge for moisture, because as moisture comes out of the system, this number will drop. So really this is all you need. And they're fairly cheap. Now this thing right here, this is your refrigerant condensation trap, and the reason for this is moisture destroys HVAC pumps, and to be pulling out this much moisture and running it through this pump, you will not get long life out of your pump. It would just ruin it too quickly. This refrigerant trap gets down to -60, -70 degrees, and so when the moisture, which is not as cold, comes down into the trap, it captures the moisture and freezes it inside. You see that is quite a bit of water, and so this is the absolute proof that it is pulling the moisture out of the food and that the experiment works. Kind of neat to think about. Science is awesome. So you need something that will not freeze at super low temperatures. It does not have to be cryo-cool. If you want to get a high percentage of alcohol, 90%, 100% alcohol, it'll do the same thing. I paid, after shipping, maybe $200 for this. It's used, but it still works, and it's great. And it's a commercial item, so I mean they're built very, very, very well. I paid just under $100 for this. I'll have some links. Now the pump, this pump is an AC pump. I use it to do AC work on cars. I already had the pump, but if I remember right, you can get fairly inexpensive pumps for, I think, $400. I'll have some links too, but I suggest getting a better pump because you want it to work faster.